Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back. This is Paula with Paula's Imperfect Plans. Today I am here with you. We are going to start on we're going to do our weekly check-in, which is where we come in and we account for any spending that we have done that was not in cash, basically card spending or bank account spending for the last week. And then we use our cash envelopes, variable envelopes, sinking funds to pay back the card for those expenses. So whoopsies, let's go in and get started. So our first expense was $8.55. It was from Amazon. It was a repair kit for so my husband has an iPhone 12 Max Pro or Pro Max or whatever, and so there's on the back there's however many different circles for the cameras, and one of them cracked and broke, and so he bought a repair kit to repair the one that broke. That was $8.55, and I didn't really know where to take that out of, so I'll just look when we get into our envelopes to check for sure. And then I spent $21.64 on Etsy. That's going to come from my spending and plan and budget. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that. They both need paid back to the bank. Credit card purchase. So $50. I paid an initial fee to my tax preparer for some paperwork he had to do, and that needs paid back to the bank. I just wrote a check for that, so that's well, it wasn't debit card, but I'm gonna put it as D for debit card because it goes back into the bank. $48.48 was also a debit card purchase. And it was it was whatever was needed to fix the headlights, the entire thing in my Suburban, which is coming out of vehicles, and it does need to be paid back to the bank. $4.23. So this is my first time getting billed for this because I had a free trial or whatever for the HP Instant Ink, $4.23. That's on my credit card, and I think it's gonna come out of plan and budget. Eventually I will just budget it in as a fixed expense, but I didn't do that yet, so that needs paid back to the bank. And then I have $37.43 credit card purchase. This is for my daughter's birthday gift. So that's going to come out of birthday, and you'll see how I'm going to do that because that'll be a little bit different, but that also needs paid back to the bank. So those are the expenses that we have today to pay back. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit, and I'm going to bring in our cash tray, and we can go ahead and start digging into our envelopes. So let's start with, I'm going to actually go into, okay, so I'm pulling out the sinking fund envelope. I'm going to come back here to vehicles. No, I'm going to go to tax prep. Where is tax prep? It's not in this envelope. That would be why. This is confusing. Okay, I moved it. I know I moved it, and I know why I moved it. So I moved it because it is an annual expense. That is something we should only have to pay for once a year. So I moved tax prep to my annual expenses folder. So $50 is going to come out of tax prep to go back to the bank. So I'm going to cross that off. Now I will go into I'm going to jump in here to my spending. I'm going to jump in here to my spending because this is where So for this Etsy purchase, it's $21.64. I'm going to take 20 out of my spending. And then I'm going to take the $2 that's left out of plan and budget. I have 2 ones, good deal. There's $2 for that. So that makes 22 for that. So I can check that off. Now I also, for plan and budget, have $423 that needs to come out. And I think $423 plus $1.64. I don't need to round both of them up. So I think I can pull out, well, I will anyway. I'm going to pull out a 5 for that to cover the HP Instant Ink subscription there. All right, still in the sinking fund binder here. Vehicles, $48.48. So I'm going to come back to vehicle repairs. I'm going to take 50, and then I'm going to put $1 back in because I'm rounding $48.48 up to $49. So that then is paid for. I think I'm going to go with I'm going to go into home for the thing for my husband's phone. Home is typically things that are, well, it is longer term repair of things in our house. So I'm going to put $10 in, and I'm going to bring $1 back because that will give us change for that, so that we paid $9 towards that. I'm just going to make a note that I paid that from home. And then the last expense that we should have is the birthday gift, which is $37.43. So I'm looking at $38. I know that I do not have enough in my birthday sinking fund to cover that. I have 25. So 38 minus 25 is, I need $13 more. But I also know that I have an almost finished savings challenge in here for birthdays. And I'm just going to take that $13 right out of here. Birthdays, savings challenge, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we'll just be a little bit short finishing this, which we will be finishing the next time I do a sinking fund video. So it will not be long before that challenge is going to be finished anyway. I probably could have filmed that video first, but I wanted to get that stuff out of here. So this is 10, 20, 30, 35, 38. So that completes all of the expenses that we had here. I'm just going to do our math quick. 9 plus 22 plus 50 plus 49 plus 5 plus 38 is $173. $173 that I'm looking to have in cash right now. So let's see how we're coming on that. 51, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 165, 170, 12, and 173. So that is the correct amount of cash that we have for today. So I'm going to put that all in my back to bank envelope to return to the bank and pay those expenses on the card. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye.